All right, gang, hook me up. Oh, okay. I've been on fire, yo. First one. It's a Pilgrim 2. What? Legends, we are back. So we're going to talk about the 140 mark and how you can actually speed it up, because I'm actually at that point right now of basically being able to break it, and the event actually helped out a lot. I talked about that in the free-to-play section. So obviously, if you're new or reoccurring, like and subscribe, all that type of stuff, we're gonna have DK a lot on the channel because it's my idle game that I like to play right now. It's the main idle game, and we're at the end of the year where I do my purge. And for those of you guys who don't really know what the purge is basically I quit and cut all the games that I feel just aren't going anywhere at the end of the year. I think DK has potential to go places as long as they keep up the patches and fix a lot of stuff. And hopefully you guys have reinstalled DK, because I got rid of most of the lag that it had before, so you should be fine right now. I don't have any problems anymore. Stutters here and there, but for the most part it runs at 60 just fine. So with that said, what I did to speed this up is all right, so one thing to speed it up is not advised, but it's up to you if you actually want to do this. In both story 1 and 2, there's places to actually farm. Whether it be, repeat right here. We have gold right there, which is useful if you need it. Same thing with the battle data, which is EXP. More gold right here. And then what I'm focusing on right now is 111, where it gives you the cores, basically. So what I did to speed it up so I wouldn't be stuck in 140 and push my progression is I started using all my stuff on this and just ignored everything else, because when you look at the mini dungeon gives you gold and it gives you battle data, but the mini event, when you do that spam and get the gifts and everything else like this, the one thing it does not give you is these. It doesn't give you core dust. So what I did is, you know what? I'm gonna focus all on that and buy the packs in the store with my currency to focus that more, so I won't be stuck at 140 for much longer. To me, that's more detrimental than me waiting to hard mode and getting a few more, and then I just don't want to be stuck at 140, because the reason why, and again, this is all up to you, because you see right here that we have the unlocks for this as well. Like, it's up to you, depending on where you're at, what you essentially want to do. The same thing over here, if you're over here and you're not strong enough to actually do that. The hard mode thing is actually coming in 3 days. However, in those 3 days, now that I'm going to be free, basically I meant to buy something, but I'm gonna come back in there anyway. Now that I'm going to be free, what I can now do is push my progression. So let me go back in there and make myself free. I need to buy 3 more. So again, there's more rotation. And I'm going to point out that depend on where you're at, this is a little bit expensive for no reason. I feel these over here shouldn't be 300. It just shouldn't be, because we're short. So you see right now I'm at 6,937. So essentially I need 2 more. It's not going to cut it. I need 3 more. And that's going to be all the rest of my current. It shouldn't be that high, but it's what it is. So you see, I bought all the snowflake cookies right here, and I bought 2 of these to push myself into progression, to get out of that sink. And you may think, it's only like 3 or 4 days or something like that. However, as soon as it gets over here, your outpost is your lifeline. And the simple fact that I'll be stuck with it like this for those 3 or 4 days, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. So what's going to happen now is Bell is the last one I need to actually push over.
Thanks.
So now, bam. Now, everybody globally is out of that sinkhole. So now I'm gonna leave these three because they're all nats, and I'm just gonna leave them at 145. So now I focus on. Let's give 2 to Rappy. That should be enough.
Body upgrade confirmed.
And I don't need gold for anything else besides upgrades and everything else like that. So we just did 2 on Rappy, so I'm gonna do 2 on Bell.
Is something troubling you, old timer?
Shut up. So 143 now. I don't think I can actually get to 45. Now the cool thing what this is doing is this is also affecting my rupee and my scarlet along with everything else that I have in my account right now as well. So again, in my opinion, it's better for me to have sped that up because now my power globally is going up. So now we're at 58,879. Let's head over here again. We could probably go to 145 maybe. I might have enough for that. Nah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna have enough for that. I'm probably gonna only be able to go up 1 more.
Maximum output increased.
Because my gold is lacking now. But my my base is actually full. So I don't really have to worry about that except for when it comes to upgrading.
Now I can take my pranks to the next level.
You hush, lady. Back to Rappy, which is gonna be it for that.
Battle data renewal complete.
And you see now my gold is under now. For the most part. And we're at 144 right now. You see 59,000 now. Like when you're free, your power just takes off from that point. Like that's my advice to you guys. If anybody's at this point, you feel that you're stuck and whatever else like this, like sacrifice a summon in waiting to just not be stuck like that anymore and get your power up so you can actually push progression and push your idol further. Now that's just my opinion. You don't have to wait for that. You don't have like you know, you can just run off and do hard mode when it comes in 3 or 4 days. But again, you're losing the 3 or 4 days of extra idol rewards depending on how far you go. I don't know what accounts you have. You may even go further than that and then go like all the way up to like maybe stage 15 or 16, depending on your team. Like if you have a stun team and pretty good I'm about to say Scarlet, pretty good Pilgrims, then you're gonna go further than that. You're gonna be good to go at that point. And I don't think I can actually get any other currency right now to do anything, so I'm gonna be stopped at that point. But for me, like I said, it feels like it's more of an emphasis just to get yourself beyond that point. So you see I'm up at 15 right now to clear as far as story content, and now my team is stronger. We're at 145 right now, so easily I'm about to hit the 60k mark, which is where most people are going to be at, and just fly past that because everything is going to be smooth and streamlined now to not be stuck until I get to 160. Then I'm going to be in I'm going to be stuck basically with 2 characters basically needing dupes. Specifically, I have, where's Leader at? Leader is almost there. Winter Rupee is almost there, and Rupee, I don't count her. That's why I say I have 3, because I'm right at close to the pity, and I'll get that pity basically, and I'll be able just to buy the dupe when Rupee comes up. The same thing with Leader actually though. So I can just pick, but I'm gonna pick Rupee because Leader I just use in other type of content. I don't basically use her in my push progression. And for the most part, just hope that another thing, like I need another volume to come out or something. Just anybody that I have dupes on. I'm specifically wanting dupes, and I'm specifically wanting Winter Shopper Rupee to actually come out here one more time for me. But I'm almost on the pity for that as well. So, you know. So that's just a little bit of advice from me, because I see a lot of people saying in my comments that they're stuck at the 140. I actually saw a video that popped up after mine talking about I believe what was the person's name? I'm so sorry. I don't remember your name, but they did a video. I think it was AC Gamer. The video saying when accounts are gonna die. And your account's not gonna die if you just speed it up. Well, you're gonna have to sacrifice, though, in my opinion, you're gonna have to sacrifice a summoning currency basically for progression. But that's not bad because, you know, we farm the currency and stuff like this. I read the sacrifice a summon is just one summon and currency to actually push progression and the overlap and not be stuck in the stupid 140. And you can do the same thing at 160 because this game has shown tendencies to keep doing this type of event right now. So I believe this is the third time we had the same type of event. So we'll be able to just do it again at that point by the time everybody's at 160. Just push yourself beyond that. And then after that, you're free after that. Like, it's just free because then we'll be at 200 and then, you know, whatever happens after 200. But for the most part, by the time you get to 160, you should at least have 3 characters that can go beyond 160. And then hopefully you can just, you know, slowly eke up the rest at that point, and then you'll have your full team. Obviously whales and everything else like this don't have to worry about it because they already have like the pity and the dupes to do everything that they need. But for the rest of us who are casual to free to play, this is ways for us to just not end up stuck. So all right, so to wrap this up real quick, this is where I ended up at the next following day. This is the day after the first part of the video. You know, I spliced this in, and this is where we're at right now because of that particular choice that we made. We should be over 60K, right? Maybe. Yeah, we are 6261. So like that basically just erased the whole being stuck at 114. I mean 140. Also, what I would suggest, if you're in this position and do what I just said to actually do, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Because what that's going to do is that's going to springboard you for 162. So when you get to 160, whether you have dupes or not, you'll have characters basically that you can actually limit break further because it's going to cost a lot. Obviously, it's probably going to be like 10K or maybe even 14K on cores. So you might as well just start now. And you see, me personally, I only got 13 levels actually before I get to that point. But with that said, because of what we did get to having enough currency to actually summon right now. So we're going to do that because why not? And again, we're after Rupee, we're not after Anne. Anne doesn't really help me right now. Plus, we're right near the pity. Look, I got literally 30 more. All right, gang, hook me up. Oh, okay. I've been on fire, yo. First one. It's a Pilgrim too? What?
Get behind me, you weaklings.
Wow. Okay. It's a Pilgrim too, yo. I don't even care about the rest. The rest don't even matter. So, I will catch you guys next video. Be legendary. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.